Hello and welcome to my Wasteland 2 Let's Play. I was starting a brand new game with a psychopathic character. Yes. A little bit, we're doing things hopefully a little bit different, in which my main character will have a voice and attitude, and he will also be semi-psychotic. Hopefully not too much to kill everyone, but oh, that's to be expected, I guess. Combat skills. My main character is definitely not intelligent nor charismatic. He's gonna be definitely strong and fast. Maybe not aware as much as he should be. Now I got 2 more points to distribute. And let's see, where should I distribute them then? I can always put a bit more in awareness. Maybe add 1 more to intelligence. Because, you know, he has to be smart enough, right? Now on to his main skills. Now, you gotta love shotguns. Definitely gotta love things that go boom. And he's a brawler. Loves punching things. Gotta love punching things. It's a little bit hard to control. And he has to love smashing things too. Choose a snapshot here. Got me some custom screenshots. Or snapshots, I should say. Because who doesn't love options? And half-naked chicks. But that's a different type of option. That one should do him just fine. If only they look that good in the game. I don't get this one. He's all scrawny. I mean, I understand there could be malnourishment in the Wasteland, but oh, supposed to be a ranger, and he's supposed to be really, really strong, and that doesn't look really, really strong. And I have just cycled through all the clothing options and even the optional ones for females or other options for genders. Apparently they like to be, well, gender neutral, which is kind of creepy. Creepy on him anyways. Yeah, that's the best as I'm gonna get, I guess. Make him just a bit taller. And add a name for my ultra-violent and, well, not all very there character. Baron Vanderbilt. Raider. Psychotic. I feel like there's something else I should be doing right now. I keep looking at him. I kind of wish there was hair color. One of the things I do wish. And stealth would be nice too. Let's see. Is he a smoker? Oh, if he's violent, he's a raider. Now, a snug bones. Yeah, no religion. He's not the religious type. Let's see. This. Who shall you be? Why don't you be my demolitions expert? Someone talented in both. In all things that go boom. For that. Gonna be a little lucky there. Yeah, seems about right. Should do for someone who excels at disarming bombs and shooting people. Question is, what skills are you good at? Kinda want my energy weapon specialist to be someone who will stick behind lines, you know? He's important. He makes things not blow up in my face. Heavy weapons. It sounds nice. I like. I like the sound of heavy weapons. And of course, if you're at demolitions, you're also good at safe cracking. An extra skill there. I feel like he should be taking a secondary skill just in case. After all, I'm assuming heavy weapons will be a very, very costly ammo. Not to mention it won't be as effective as close range. So, blunt weapons or bladed? That's the question, I assume. I'm gonna go for bladed. I like the idea of a blade. And I like that. Unfortunately, the character is... Oh, right. And the character is not a female, so that would definitely be awkward. Green spiked hair. That is green, right? Oh. I'm going to say no. Definitely not. And you? You will be Smythe. Why Smythe? Well, kinda like the name of that. Could be a bit older, maybe 24? 24. Religion. He disarms bombs for a living. Yeah, I assume he has to pray to someone. Let's see. I don't know many of those religions. At least not very well. I don't know how they would, affect violence or the thoughts of thereof anyways. Let's go with indigenous. Yes, he prays to some unknown god. Perhaps an animal, totem. And that way I won't have to worry about an actual existing religion kind of having an impact on it. Because I wouldn't know how that would work. We should have a female on our team, someone actually with leadership skills. Because thankfully we can't have someone who is psychotic in charge of actually leading the squad. Someone who also has some outdoorsmen as well. Yes, that would probably be a useful skill. Let's see, a little charismatic. Intelligent, maybe a bit more charismatic. Less strength. Little luck. Little coordination. Bonus ranged. Bonus range. I like that. I like that. I think that should do well. Make you barter. Yes. Leadership and outdoorsman. That means I like handguns. Definitely handguns. Can't spread out too much now, though. Have to specialize, which means my last one has to be a medic. And a lockpicker. That'll be for my next character, though. an extra point in for leadership. And you will be female, so... who doesn't like options? I like that one. She has a handgun. Looks strong. Maybe slightly native. Slightly native, maybe. So let's turn down the skin tone. Seems to be a lot of wild hairstyles for females. A lot more than males. It's actually odd. And no, she's not going for the purple hair look. What is that? I kinda wish I could see what that is. Oh, going the wrong way. That looks a little native there. That skirt just looked wrong. And that skirt as well. I don't know. Yeah, that doesn't look right. I mean, not for a leader. I mean, that doesn't scream leadership at all, does it? Oh, okay. Jeans. I think that'll work just fine. Now for a name. Let's see. She's indigenous. Smokes. I like that, yeah. Let's go for an Indian background. Put you at... $25.5. See, name. How about Ash? Ash Bloodborne, maybe. I guess the last name is actually rather relevant, but adds a little bit of character. And you, yes, you'll be faster, aware, well coordinated, not as charismatic. I guess your strength is fine. You'll be my sniper. Unless, yes. I like the sound of that sniper. Another luck. I already had perception for my last character. Therefore, I need a medic, a lockpick, and a sniper. Okay. Surgeon. I I can branch out just a bit more. Someone... Perhaps with weaponsmithing. Maybe. Oh, I don't have anyone with mechanical repair. Alright. You'll be keeping my team alive and from the back. Question is, male or female? You can always round them out. Let's see. Look through snapshots and see if there's any good female characters. If not, I'll choose a male character. And I've circled back. Hey, well, I like that hooded one. This one. Yes, and you'll be another female. Is that a nun hat? Or is that just some kind of... No? Okay, yeah, that's female. Looks kind of odd there. Okay. Might be good for a sniper. Break up the lines of physical lines of the body. Add a bit of extra camouflage there. I don't think that adds any camouflage whatsoever. No, not really. Not that I'm particularly complaining, mind you. And I don't think colors help with being a sniper either. But that looks nice. Let's see, now for torso. I like that look. Had some sunglasses there, because, you know, gotta be able to see in daylight. Think you're fine at being 20. As for name, that's gonna be a tricky one, I suppose. What could I name her? I suppose it could be something simple. Maybe Goldie. Ruby. Maybe something that sounds less... well, yeah. Maybe something that sounds actually like a name. Possible name could I give her? I suppose I can always randomize a name. That doesn't seem right. Let's see. Ah, I got it. Friday. An unknown. No relaxation, no religion, no background, no smokes. Unknown ethnicity. Well, let's check what we have real quick. Brawling, shotguns, brute force, and hard ass. Someone very strong, very lucky, and very well coordinated. We got Smythe. Heavy weapons, bladed, demo, and safe cracking. We got Ash, who is our charismatic leader, who is good with handguns, sort of, and perceptive. And our sniper, who is our medic, and possible surgeon later on. Not very charismatic, average intelligence, speed, awareness, and coordination normal, or actually slightly above normal. I think we are good. Now, difficulty. Why not Supreme Jerk? This isn't a Dead is Dead playthrough. God, I wouldn't get anywhere.
What comes after the end? I don't know. Neither did they. They were just an Army engineer battalion, constructing roads and bridges deep in the middle of the Arizona nowhere. They didn't know why Armageddon had come, They'd heard radio chatter about an attack on some space-based missile platform. But who had attacked it, or why? No one knew. What they did know is that the politicians and the generals had finally ended the world. Now, everything was gone. They took over a federal prison for a fort, kicked out the convicts, got busy starting from scratch. Maybe it was an act of mercy. Maybe they figured that the prisoners would die out in the harsh new world. Whichever, it came back to bite the engineers in the ass. Cultists, criminals, cannibals. They've been living with the fallout ever since. Good people had survived too, called for help in the night. And those engineers, those common soldiers, could not stand by and see them die. So they came out of their fort, and they helped the survivors defend their homes. And for that, they earned a new name, a proud name, the Desert Rangers. Now, Rangers, I know at times it seems our cause is hopeless. And I know it's hard to say goodbye to a brother in arms. But I want you to know something else. That no Ranger who dies in the line of duty will ever be forgotten. Nor will he have ever died in vain or unavenged. Thank you, recruits.
Let's see. A stiff-bearded older man, wearing a hard-worn ranger uniform and a battered old cowboy hat. General Vargas walks up with a cane. But he's not helpless. He wears a pearl-handled revolver in his hip. Where can I get one? And there are a lot of notches on the barrel.
I appreciate you coming to Captain Ace's retirement party when you hardly knew the man. Appropriate, too, seeing as how investigating his death will be your first duty as a Desert Ranger.
Yes. Let's see what duty is.
Yeah, I know. You've hardly found your feet with us, and here I am sending you on a mission that already got one Ranger killed. Well, I wish I had another option, but the Desert Rangers are spread a little thin right now. Ranger Teams Abel and Charlie are out west trying to stop a range war out there from becoming straight-up genocide. And Team Baker is up north looking for a way through the radiation that's cut us off from Vegas. I'm afraid the next generation is going to have to lead the charge on this one. Ace had been trying to locate a faint radio signal, which has lately been giving us cause for concern. We gave him 3 repeater units and sent him to hook them up to 3 remote radio towers. This would have allowed us to get a fix on the signal, but sadly Ace was murdered by unknown assailants right after hooking up the first tower, and his logbook and the last 2 repeater units were stolen.
Why would someone want a logbook?
Don't know, but it wasn't on Ace's person when he was found. Look for it. It might have some clues as to his death.
And
I'll give you the locations of the towers once you have the repeaters in hand. More important to find them first.
oh, he's cheerful. Straight to the point,
When
huh?
you get back to the Citadel, talk to our radio expert, Wade Woodson, if you want to know more about the technical details. All I know is the repeaters will upgrade the towers and allow us to zero in on the mystery signal.
So in other words, you don't know much about how they work, do you? No, of course not.
The voice on those broadcasts disturbed me greatly. It talked crazy talk about a future where man and machine would be one. Worse, it talked about us, the Desert Rangers, specifically. It said it was coming for us.
Yes. Man and machine, that isn't foreboding at all. Hopefully we're getting paid for this.
The mission is this. Search the area where Ace's body was found, and do your best to recover his logbook and the repeater units. Then call in your report. If you find the repeaters, I may send you on to finish his mission. Ace's death must be avenged, and it will be. But finding the signal he died trying to track down is just as important. Besides, I got the sneaking suspicion that when you find the one, you'll find the other.
So, you're sending us off to die after one of your rangers has just been killed. One of your best, if I am reading this correctly. Oh, joy.
It's about a day's walk east from here. I'll mark it on your map. There you go. Yes, call in on your radio. Your radio is your lifeline to Ranger Citadel. We'll be calling you with alerts and updates on your current missions, and sending you new missions when we receive distress calls. As Rangers, it is your sworn duty to respond to those calls. That is the contract we made with the people of Arizona when we opened for business.
Can't we just say we responded to them and, you know... I mean, it's not like they're paying us for this, are they? You know, I'd like to get some money out of this. Maybe just a little spending cash. I mean, gotta get some whiskey, scotch, maybe a little vodka. Maybe.
Once you prove yourself, the Citadel will be your new home. Consider this mission the final test of your training. If you succeed, you are welcome within our walls. If you fail, then you aren't cut out to be a Desert Ranger, and we won't let you in.
That's a nice option.
The hard-ass approach, huh?
Yes, the hard-ass
Well,
approach.
you might get what you want from some folks in the Waste through intimidation, but it doesn't always work, particularly with old hard-asses like myself. You want to kick down our doors, go ahead, give it a try. But I ain't pissing myself just because you growled at me.
Ah, wow. Alright then.
Good luck out there, recruits.
And I got a shotgun. Some cigarettes. Ooh, that's nice. And brute force. Let's see what else we got. That's not a lot of shells there. Primary knife. And an M2. I have 556 of the M2. That puts you in the primary. Make sure you're well armed. Oh, and he has explosives. Gotta love explosives. You don't have explosives? No, you don't have explosives. But you have a sap glove. Let's see what you have. You have a 38 pistol. Pain relievers. Some cigarettes. And you have 306 ammo. And some medicine. Medicine, yes. Pain relievers and pocket medic pack. Right then. Right then. Let's see. Oh! Shovel. We should totally come back here and not, you know, raid this place at night, you know? Yes. Yeah, we really shouldn't raid this place at night. Give the shovel to Baron. Add the hotkey. Because, you know, just out of curiosity. Oh, I could use it. That would probably get me all killed, wouldn't it? Yes, let's not get us all killed just yet. Supreme Jerk. Oh, one thing I have to do. Toggle UI customization. Because, Oh, I can pan the camera by right pan. How do I toggle UI customization? Disable? Okay. Right click. Can I... How do I move you? Do I click a corner? Do I click corner? It's... Oh! Okay. That's kind of useful. How about moving you slightly? Is there a way to move you? No way to move it. Ah, crap. Let's not move that. Oh, yeah, let's not move that either. Let's not fire anyone either. It's probably not a smart move. Okay. How do I move you? Are you locked in place? I can move everything else, which is odd. Oh, and no, that's not what I want. I have no idea where you're going now. See, I can move you by clicking and holding. Can I click and hold? Clicking and holding does nothing. Okay. Thought I could move you, but I can't. And oh, let's not hover over the door. Toggle UI customization. Oh, was it disabled? Oh, I thought. No. Okay, it's disabled now. Why can't you open the door? Converse. Just Ranger's scar, but spotless combat armor stands at attention before the doors of the Ranger's Citadel. It gives you a friendly salute. Grenadier Major Nur Giliblis. Anyone else thinking his name almost said nut? Oh, sorry. Welcome to Ranger Citadel, recruits. But the general ordered me not to let you in before you finish your first investigation. Ordered? Oh, that's kiss ass, and that's hard ass. I could force my way in, but didn't work on old General Vargas over there. Let's come back a little later. And a shop. Kind of the old woman in standard issue ranger garb. She seems occupied counting goods and organizing crates. Aside from the clothes, she's the picture of a loving grandmother. I'd swear she smells faintly of fresh baked cookies. Freshly of fresh baked cookies where there happens to be no oven. Well, yes, that's okay. Let's go with fresh baked cookies. Why, hello, recruits. Welcome to Solvig Sundries. Happy to trade whenever you like. It's an honor to make your acquaintance. Always nice to see new faces around here, and a pleasure to make sure that they have everything they need before they head out into the big bad world. Yes. Yeah, we wouldn't want to scare the big bad world now, would we? Well, you can outfit us. Well, with the essentials, though, as tough as fine as they are, I can't just give them away. Well, not free. Okay. Believe me, I wish I could, but we keep our prices as close to cost as we can for our rangers. You can stop by for the basics whenever you're in. And once you get a clearance to enter the Citadel, you'll get access to some of our more valuable goodies. You'll have to talk to Sergeant Melson about that when you get inside. Sergeant Melson, what's he like? Oh, he's a great friend and a great quartermaster. We'd all be eating sand and wiping our cactus flowers with him. Yes. I assume cactus flowers would not be very comfortable, at least not in those regions. Ranger Citadel, what about it? I do love this place nowadays. It used to be full of some kooky birds back when I was younger. Fellows seemed to worship pre-war junk, even if they didn't know what it was, and they wouldn't share none of it. Well, I shouldn't get too judgmental. I'm sure they thought they were doing right. Nice to meet you too, Solvig. What's your story? Do I care? I don't really care. Let's go for the trading. Yes, so we've chatted long enough. See, I have 50 scrap. Have any junk? I do not have any junk. Right. Let's see. How much is this? Okay. Too expensive. Too expensive. I'm going to assume none of you have the cash to buy any of this right now. Love to meet you. Alright then. Oh! Someone should have perception on. And it's a goat. No one has Animal Whisperer. Well, I would think they would. Oh, that's something. What's this? Something seems to be buried here. Just call me the shoveler. Oh, and ammo! And scrap. Who has the assault rifle? You have the assault rifle. And make sure everyone is reloaded. What's this? Another buried item. Always helpful. Pistol ammo. Who has pistols? Was it you? No, it was you. And a large ring.
God damn it, Ace.
Oh!
You never should have put down the wrench and picked up the gun.
Oh. I'll talk to you in a moment. I'm gonna see what that is over there. Ooh, sniper rounds, always useful. A tough-looking redhead with decades of sun and wind, and hard living etched into her angular face, stands sobbing in the shadows. You saw her at Ace's retirement party. The sleeves of her uniform have been torn off, revealing multiple tattoos on her sinewy arms. Arm skulls. The tears running down her cheeks are splashing on a rusty old wrench she holds in her scarred hands. Oh, perception bonus! Among the skull tattoos that cover Angela's arms, there is a single heart, and within that heart, a single name, Ace.
Sorry about the waterworks. I'm still pretty broke up over Ace. I'm Angie. You kids must be the new recruits old Vargas trained up. Lord, y'all just babies.
Babies? I don't think so. Let's cheers my... Let's make sure I'm selected here. Sorry. But you are as cute as little kittens. Oh, that's lovely. You were referred to as kittens. Well, I have claws and they look like a shotgun. Y'all remind me of us, Snake, Razor, Thrasher, and me, back when we were just starting out, thinking we were gonna save the world for the future, thinking none of us would ever die. Okay, sorry. Don't listen to me. Youth is good. Optimism is good. If we all started out worn out and jaded like me, nobody would ever try to change the world. Oh, what's wrong with the world? Death, destruction, raiders, plenty of things to shoot. Look, you gotta love shooting. Who doesn't love firing off a few rounds and, anger management issues? Who is that? So you kids go ahead and give it a go. Maybe it'll work out this time. There's Thrasher. Gilbert. Better call him Gilbert now. Funny, back in the day, he just seemed like this big old growly bear. Strong as an ox and just about as articulate. But then he got all torn up during our fight with the robots from base Coaches. I keep wanting to call it Crotchies. And he couldn't go on patrol anymore. Any other commander would have handed him his walking papers, but Vargas doesn't dump old friends. So he started working in the museum. And wouldn't you know, it turns out the old bear has a knack for cartography. He's been gradually mapping our little corner of the wasteland ever since. Who would have thunk it? Well, good luck. Bit of good luck there. What was Beach Coaches? Coaches? An old military facility from before the war. And the biggest fight the Rangers ever had. There was some crazy computer in there that kept spitting out robots and sending them off to kill people. Had one hell of a fight putting it down. Earned our stripes a day, literally. That's when I became Captain Death. Captain Death? Ah. That's an interesting name. The computer was making the robots. Yeah, the base Chochi's AI. Didn't know what was wrong with it. Broken, I guess. And thought everyone was his enemy. Wanted to kill the whole planet. Huh? Okay. Hellraiser. There's another one gone. Went out on patrol a few weeks back and never came back or ever come home. Don't know if he's dead or AWOL. Or gone off to join the Scorpions. All anyone knows is he hasn't called in and we haven't heard from anyone who's seen him. Miss old Hellraiser like blazes. Didn't talk much. Didn't make friends easy. Wasn't big on the social graces. But he was as loyal as they came. And when the shit started flying, he was the guy you wanted at your back. Didn't win that name by accident. Sharper razor. Scary as hell. Oh. About to call him scaly as hell, but, well, thankfully I didn't, right? She isn't angry at me now, is she? The Red Scorpions, a group of assholes. That's all they are. General Vargas used to be called Snake. He was one of the wild asses, son of a bitch back in the day. But I think the weight of his responsibilities kind of squashed that out of him now. Hasn't been in a decent bar fight in, a decade maybe. So you have Ace's name tattooed in that heart on your arm. You noticed that, huh? Ace always said I wore my heart on my sleeve. Yeah, me and Ace, we were more than just old army buddies, if you know what I mean. Oh, I see, I know what you mean. I get some ginger there, huh? That's why it hurts so bad. That's why I want to come with you. Come with me. They all hurt, but this one, man. Ace wasn't even a ranger. Not at first. Worked as a driver and mechanic for Fargan Brago up in Vegas. And when base Trotsky started sending its death machines into the desert, Brago sent Ace south to recruit robot fighters. Met him in Quartz. Pissed somebody off out there, and they'd locked him up. Sorted that out, and he started running it with us, helping us fighting Chochis. I keep wanting to call it Chotskis. Kratchis. I have no idea how to pronounce that. None. And never stopped. Vargas eventually gave him the uniform and the hat, but I don't know he ever formally signed on. He was just always there. And now he's gone now, actually. If that Ace's mission was trouble, it was working on the same thing Vargas has you working on, trying to track down radio signals from beyond the edges of the map. All seemed a bit boring and scientific to me, but then Ace started saying he thought someone was following him. I asked him to let me come with him when I met him at Rail Nomads to give him the repair units. But he told me to go back to base. Said it was just jumping at shadows, 'cause that radio broadcast had spooked him. Should have gone with him. Why didn't I go with him? Well, he's dead now. Yep, 6 feet under. In a stone-cold coffin. Broadcasts. He's played some of them before he died. Hard to make out a lot of it, but what I've heard makes my hair stand on end. Some guy talking about turning men to machines, or machines into men, or some shit. But the crazy thing was, then he starts talking about us, the Rangers, saying we're the cause of all the troubles in the world, and we need to be wiped out so his glorious future can be born. I mean, who is this guy? Where is he? And what the fuck does he have against us? Someone who apparently got pissed off. Always the case. Someone always pissed off. I'm assuming you don't know anything about repair units. And the Rail Nomads. Who are these? Could be a nice little place in the Achins and the Topekans would kiss and make up. Can't even remember what it's all about. But between them, got enough old railroad tech that if they work together, they can give this area a real transportation system. Said seems all they want to do is blow each other's heads off. I might actually like those guys. Might like those guys. It's Quartz. Not sure if you know. Not the way an agent. Don't even know if it's still on the map. Ask Thrasher. He'd know. How well do you know General Vargas? Better than that. Back in the day, General was the craziest of us all. But somehow after he brought down base Troitsky's, it became the sanest. Now he's run the whole show. And doing a damn fine job. Not damn enough, apparently, because, you know... Well, yeah, we already know why. We wouldn't have a man down, we wouldn't be going out after him. Well, after what he was doing. I'm still walking on patrols and answering radio calls. Shows you how much ambition I got, huh? I guess keep asking you questions. Ask Woodson about it. You don't, of course, you don't know the details. Who's Woodson? Radio technician Wade Woodson. He's the guy who makes sure you can hear Vargas when he's running on patrol. Keeps all the machines running and the signal clear. He'll also talk your ear off about circuits and frequencies, and of course, stupid smart guys. We all know the Red Scorpions are just a bunch of assholes. Eastern Arizona. Basically everything, the prison, the radiation clouds, the east. There are a few small towns and farms out there, which the Scorpions claim is their territory. Rangers used to patrol the area before we moved here. And we knew it pretty well. But a lot can change in 15 years. Who knows, maybe it's all as clean and nice as crime-free as Scorpions say it is. Yeah, sorry, but they don't really strike me as the honest type. It's just the map. Big hot areas where you can't go through. Look, without getting cooked to a crisp. Clouds move around some of with the wind and weather, but there are still permanent hot spots on every side of us. North, south, east, and west. Until we started hearing those wet, cool, crazy, weird broadcasts, I thought those clouds went on forever. And that Arizona was the last place on Earth. Maybe there's more people out there. Maybe there's the rest of the world's just fine and we're the only ones in hell. Yeah, I doubt that.
Say, listen. Vargas asked you to look into Ace's death because he thought I was too upset to be professional about it. He didn't want me going off half-cocked and shooting up all of Arizona looking for his killer. But I gotta find this guy. Ace and me, well, we've been fighting side by side for nigh on 20 years. I'm not letting him die unavenged.
Oh, I have no problem with you coming around and shooting everyone. I wouldn't mind shooting everyone myself.
So, well, I know it's going against orders, but if you let me tag along and be in at the kill, well, I'll help you find your feet out there. Maybe give you a few pointers along the way. I may be old and slow, but I know the wastes like the back of my hand. What do you say?
Let's see. You were Captain Death, was a Corporal Death. No, I think it was Captain Death. Anyone with Captain Death, their name, has to be pretty good. And you like killing things. I like killing things. And we said yes.
No need to tell Vargas why I joined you. If anybody asks, I'm just helping you get oriented, alright?
That sounds about right. Definitely sounds about right. Just getting oriented, you know. No big deal. What else is here? Ashley Brago, Rook, and La Loca. Oh, what's this? Ranger Brass Knuckles. Gotta say, I like the name. Oh, the clean graffiti. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, and more pistol rounds. Who had the pistol? You had the pistol. Take off. Oh. Before I head out, sell all my junk. Picked up a few pieces here and there. Sell all junk. $45. 126. Far from the 150 of this one. Oh, no, 200 of this one. Oh. See. Goodbye. And we got UI customization. Well, it didn't let me move you. Turb Gib. Right. Thought that was funny. Is that in Spanish? It looks like it's in Spanish up there. Oh. Everyone ready then? Loaded. Oh. Okay. And I think we're ready to go. But before we do, this marks the end of episode 1.